Man, I got my good friend Rob here with RuBevy. Man, he's one of the top producers in the game, video, everything, man. Rob, how you doing today, man?
Man, it's a pleasure to be here, man. You got me up here with some heavy hitters, man.
Hey, that's what it's about, man. Sharing the dream, sharing the legacy, man.
100%.
Well, tell us, what are you into, man? RuBevy, what's it about?
Man, RuBevy, man, is something that I found going through seminary. So Ru is short for Ruach Kadesh, which means Holy Spirit, Holy Wind in Hebrew. And Bevy means a group of things. My gift is being a writer, creative director.
Yeah.
So from a wholesome perspective, I'm just a storyteller, man. One of the biggest things.
And you good at
real
it.
estate, 100%. One of the biggest things in real estate, especially when you start a business, you gotta find a way in which you're a disruptor. Find a pocket in which you stand alone in, right?
Yep.
You don't want to be one of many, but you want to be the only one.
Yeah.
And I want to say, just from a real estate standpoint, in the real estate industry, I was that blue fish, so to speak, which was a blessing.
Yeah.
Just because it was. Go ahead.
Tell them how we met, man. That's a good story. How I was down there with the family
100%.
eating. I think we was at Gray's.
100%. Man, just to even add value to that, I gotta will it back at least like 2 years, man. It was something that I manifested. When I first started in the space and curating, I wanted to work with people and align myself in which we can be reflection of each other. We're going after, we're hustling, and we're also crushing the game, right?
Yeah.
Just because when you're building, you want one of the biggest things that Jay-Z harped on is, man, you gotta put yourself in a position where all your friends are eating, all your friends are moving it.
100%.
Shakers. And I watched you in the game, I was like, man, I want to work with him. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm not even there yet, but I want to work with him. One of the biggest things in life is speaking life into your destiny, speaking life in which you want to go.
Yeah.
So I seen that aspect of it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to work with him in the future. And fast forward, I seen you at Gray's, and I was at a place in my life and in my production aspect where I wasn't a one-man band. You know, I was a creative director. I had a team behind me. My engine was right.
Yep.
So to speak, I had the right engine, and I seen you interacting with your family. And one of the biggest things is being a man of faith. You got to sow seeds.
Yep.
You know, with everything in life. You know.
Hey, you sowed that seed, bro.
100%. I walked up to you. I was like, Corey, you crushing the game right now. Robert RuBevy Productions. I'm curating engine in which I want to put you behind. Hit me up whenever you need anything.
Yep.
And I want to say you called me like 2 months later. I was on a production, so I was like, who is this?
Yep,
Like,
hit you
Corey.
up.
And I was like, the timing was just impeccable.
Yep, and now we done, I don't even know how many videos, bro.
100%.
We killing it.
100%. And you somewhat came into my life from a trajectory standpoint where our projects and the stuff that I curated for you was one of those cornerstones in which I could step to more people and take things to the next level.
Hey, that's what it's about, man. Winning together, man.
100%.
Well, where do you see yourself at in 5 years then, man?
Man, so this year I'm starting a joint venture with a tech firm called PGC, People Generated Content. Also curating RuBevy, in which I'm tapping into a lot of creatives in the industry in which I partner with them in order to bring our clients to life, our clients' visions to life.
Yeah.
So in the next 5 years, I want to say I'm sticking into my zone of genius of being a writer, creative director, not shooting, not editing, just adding a lot of value to people, man, adding a lot of value to my interns. I have about 10 interns right now.
Yeah, I see
helping
that.
them grow.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the biggest things when I told God, if I was to have any success in this landscape, I'll pour into people and somewhat change their lives.
Well, I'm excited to see the growth, man, because I've seen it just in the short while we've been together, man. But it's a blessing to see it, man.
100%.
Man, so we're talking generational wealth, we're talking legacy, all of that. What does that mean to you, man?
Man, wealth is something I think you really don't quantify as the financial gain that's in your pocket, because nowadays, especially when you get to a level, everybody got money.
Everybody got bread.
But it's what? It's the people who they're connected to. You know, the people who they can call. Man, I need a guy who needs something, but you know the right person.
Yeah, relationship.
Right? The relationship is everything in this game. So I want to say, I say with conviction that in the next 5 years, in which I see myself growing, is partnering with a lot of people who can add value to people.
Yeah.
Using my platform for ministry, you know, using my platform which I can pour back into lives and I can.
That's what it is, leaving that legacy, man. We got to leave a legacy, man. We got to teach the next generation. We got to expose our scars and be like, this is what we did. This is how we get better, man. That's the only way we change, man.
I agree.
Nah, I love that, man. I love that. So, man, we've been knowing each other. How have I helped you, and how can I continue to help you, man?
Man, Corey, one of the biggest things when I met you, I was like, Corey, man, because you came to me in a path in which you was transcendent. You wanted to do something different, unconventional, and I seen your gift. I was like, Corey, bro, you're a coach. Like, you need to tap into that. And it's such a God. We serve an amazing God, but because look, this is the opportunity.
It's right here.
So, Corey, from a value standpoint, just being who you are as a leader, being how you pour into others, you know, being the value in which you give people for free, especially people that look like us, right? Because one of the biggest things when you come from our neighborhoods, we're not taught financial literacy, right?
Not at all.
We're not taught financial wealth. A lot of it, just being a business owner, I didn't gain a lot of that knowledge until I failed forward. You know, until my credit went to the bank. I'm like, what?
Till you messed up, What's that?
Oh, I had to build this to actually, because one of the biggest things, and especially on the business, you need cash flow. You need to be able to tap into funds.
And you need that financial literacy, man.
Right. So I admire the man that you are, and I see where you're going, and I just want to be a part of the journey.
Man, I appreciate that, man, because I'm taking as many people as I can, man. I've been blessed in this game to have successes on every level, man. But what good is it if I can't take people with me, man? I want to bring people with me, man. So I appreciate that.
That's a blessing.
So the big question, I know you've been thinking about this one for a while, man.
8 weeks, man.
Yeah, 8 weeks, man. So you got to have some dynamite answer on this one. What's more valuable, man? $1 million cash or 1 million followers on social media, bro?
I just think being the man who I am in my shoes, followers, because if you have product, you can move that.
Yeah.
You can move that to 1 million people and 10x that million.
Yeah.
So, and it really depends on what landscape is. My cinematographer on site, Tomas, told me, man, if you have 1 million followers on YouTube,
then it's game over. Yeah. I remember we were talking about that. Was it TikTok? Was it Instagram? And he was like, nah, bro, YouTube.
100%. But the add value to that, if you have product, having more followers is more value, just because you can 10x that based on what you contribute, based on your service and what you can provide to them.
So 1 million followers, but if you got the product.
You gotta have product.
But not 1 million followers if you got trash. If you ain't got good content, you ain't got good product.
Exactly.
Got you.
You gotta lean onto the product because you can disperse that product to be able to 10x whatever you're doing based on cash flow.
Well, I love it, man. That was a great answer, man. I know you had it, man.
Bro. Hey, man,